Hey everybody, we're back and settled from Gen Con and just getting through some things that we picked up. So jumping back around a little bit to some modern things, and we're continuing to work on a lot of the existing stuff that we have for Spectre Ops. But there's a newer game out there called In Country, and we picked up this 2-player starter, which we'll have a video for here very shortly as well. And then just an extra little expansion here, just to have a little bit of variety in some of the things that we're working on for you guys. But this is the African Squad box, so we're going to get this open, show you what you can expect in a typical expansion box. And we'll link the site for In Country as well, as they do have a lot of online 3D printing stuff that you can purchase as well. So, but we'll get this open for you guys, and we'll show you all the minis that you can expect inside. We'll be right back. Alrighty guys, we're back and we got the African Forces box open here. So we get 8 minis and then our bases, of course, for them and the weapons. So kind of got them laid out the way that they're packaged in the box, because the weapons are not interchangeable. So each model will have exactly one weapon that will fit for it. And just to bring in the back of the box here, get that glare off there. Definitely keep that as a reference so you know who gets what weapon, and that'll make assembly a little bit easier. So model detail wise, so obviously the guys are one pose and with one specific weapon loadout, and hopefully some of the detail will show up here, but in person, rest assured these minis are chock full of details. So very realistic, and I think that's one of the things that the game and the company behind it are really aiming for, is very realistic tactics and things, and as far as the gameplay goes and mechanics, but then miniatures that look the part as well for the modern. So very much with the actual kind of kit that they would most likely be carrying, down to some pretty crazy details, like if that kind of shows up there, dude's got a machete strapped to his leg as well. So, but as you can see, they all do have a fair bit of flash, so definitely going to be a lot of just cleaning stuff up before we get into actual assembly for them. But seeing if this will actually pick up the details here without so much of the glare. So we get a fair bit of different stuff in here, though. So we get an RPG guy, lots of AK gunners, an LMG as well, and some more AK gunners, but we'll try and not disturb that as much and just try and capture some of the detail for you here. But overall, pretty neat little set. And again, this is definitely a really skirmish game, so not that many dudes required. So this box is a great start for a force of African militia type of guys, / pro soldiers, or just to supplement an existing force. But really, the game isn't going to require a whole lot. So definitely enough to get started with that particular force, and then or expand something that you might already have. And again, you're not necessarily tied to minis from any one manufacturer with any of the modern or any of the historical games, really. So that's nice, as long as the scale's right. So that there we can kind of see the different AKs as well. LMG, the RPG, and some of the different poses there. So again, apologies for the glare there, but I don't think it's going to get much better. But rest assured, quality-wise, everything does look great. Doesn't really seem like anything's miscast or missing, or just really not any major issues that are jumping out here. So let's see if we can get maybe close and still capture some detail. As I said, there is a fair bit of flash in all these guys, but they do look pretty sweet. And again, chock full of detail in their kit. But as you can expect here, unless you're going the 3D printing route with some of the stuff they have available or elsewhere, it does appear that all their minis will be in metal. So hopefully that captures that a little bit, but overall not too bad. I think the price was around like $30 or something for this, so not too bad for a game where, again, you're not going to need a whole lot of minis. to build up any one force. So we're definitely excited to get these cleaned up, assembled, and then along with the contents on the 2-player box, which will definitely be a fair bit more. You get 20 minis in that, and we'll have a video for that very soon for you guys. But we're looking forward to getting things ready for this, then starting to bring some modern coverage for you. So between this and Spectre Ops, we'll kind of play around with both games and kind of give you guys our impressions of both. But as far as just ease of getting into, I think they've done a really nice thing here, just with how simple it is. And again, we'll touch on that as well when we get to the 2-player box. But hope you guys enjoyed a quick look here at these African forces. Let me bring this back in here. So just a quick squad, about $30 or so. And again, you can kind of see some of the painted bits there. So definitely looks the part. So we'll get this going. Oh, and just as a quick shout out as well, just so we make sure everybody has that. So Enemy Spotted Studios is the company. So cool thing here, it's a veteran owned and operated business. Everything's made in the US, and a part of the proceeds do go towards fighting veteran suicide. So playing the game actually will help you contribute to definitely a worthy cause. So definitely a game we're going to support just for that, if nothing else. But it looks like a fun game, as I said. So hit us up in the comments if you've already tried In Country and your thoughts on it and their minis and their products, or if it's something that you are looking forward to seeing some more info on. Either way, love to hear what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to support the channel as well, we have launched a Patreon, so definitely check that out. Not mandatory, of course, but any support is always appreciated. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.